Let's head to England then. Brighton taking on Manchester City. That point for Brighton, by the way, as it finishes 1-1 against City, means they are in the Europa League next season. It is their best finish ever in the Premier League. For Manchester City, of course, they're home and hosed. They are champions. It's all about now the FA Cup and the Champions League. For more on this, let's welcome in Kieran Gibbs to the show. Kieran, how good was this game? It was brilliant.
Oh, what a game. What a game. But it was all about Brighton tonight for me. The performance typified Brighton's season. European football, thoroughly deserved. And it's just a great football story. You know, when you think about where they've come from, it's pretty remarkable, really. I mean, even losing the manager and the players that they have this season, and, you know, you would have thought that they would have struggled, but the way they adapt and deal with things that are thrown at them, it's as though it makes them stronger. And, you know, these are the results when you have a pretty much a faultlessly run club. They'll probably lose a few players next season, but I think if the recruitment stays how it's been the last few years, they won't be worried at all. They've probably already been planning for it, but no, they've been a joy to watch all season.
How open was this game, Stevie?
Mental. There was no midfield play.
Right.
It was basically one team goes forward, and if they lose the ball, the other team's right. The plan is get at them as quick as you can.
Yeah.
So the thing just went back and forward. How it was only 1-1 is beyond me. Both sides could have had 3 or 4 goals. But as a spectacle in a game, as to watch a game, I don't think there's been a better game to sit and watch all season, quite honestly.
That's a bit of a stretch.
From the first minute to the last minute of this game.
All right, yeah.
Absolutely 100%.
Right.
Try and pick up...
It was a great game. Great game.
Yeah. That has not been as enjoyable.
He's just trying to wind you up, Stevie. He's just trying to wind you up.
No, sometimes he actually believes what he says.
Is it? You think?
He does.
Real Madrid against Liverpool was similar in the Champions League.
Not from the first minute to the last minute.
Well, what's first minute? You were great for 20 minutes. You fell asleep, lost all those goals, out.
Well, not for 70 minutes.
Let's talk about what City should do, Stevie, now. Obviously, they've got one game remaining in the Premier League. That's Brentford on the final day. And then it's the FA Cup and Champions League.
Right.
7 starters. I think when you take a look at the starting 11 from City today, you can say 7 of them will be guaranteed to start in the FA Cup.
Right.
How do you handle their fitness, their mentality, their everything over these next few days?
Well, the first 2 things you asked me was the fitness and the mentality.
Yeah.
I would suggest that the fitness, absolutely 100%, would be the go-to. Once he assesses and once he gets the information from all his staff where everybody is physically, then you pick a side from there. As far as the mentality, the only thing we do know is this whole City team, coaching staff, backroom staff, the whole place has got the most incredible mentality. You don't get to 3 major finals in one season unless you are focused on the job in hand. So the mentality doesn't come into it. Absolutely, it's about the physical state of the players. And then once he figures that out, then he does what he's done all season, in my opinion. When he can, he plays some of the younger guys, which I expect him to do in this next Premier League game, and then get some of the guys on that he's going to play. Because I think it's more important for players to play some time in a game for half an hour, 25 minutes, 20 minutes, as opposed to not playing at all and just training. Because training's okay, it kind of keeps you ticking over. But I think to get the heart going, get the blood flowing, do what you do best and get some time on the field is best for everybody. So it'll be a little mixture. No question, he'll start a lot of the younger guys.
Right.
But then by the end of the game, I'm assuming, or expecting that everybody who probably will start in the cup final will get some time.
Kieran, 10 days to go till that cup final. Do you want to play this weekend?
Do I want to play? Yeah, I do. I would want to play. I just feel like Stevie's right. You want to keep the rhythm. You know, you can play a bit more relaxed because you know you've won the league. The only thing that Pep will probably be worried about is injuries. You know, it only takes something really silly just to completely ruin what's been such a great season so far. So I think he'll probably have, you know, a slight eye on that. I think Stevie's right. I think if you at least get some minutes for most of the players that are going to play in the finals, I think that he'll be happy with that.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.